Good morning, guys. Today we are going to do a homemade pasta dough. Now it's an egg pasta and very simple, only 4 ingredients. And let me tell you how we start off. We're going to start off with a KitchenAid mixer, and we have the flat paddle in here already. I have one of the ones I bought extra because it scrapes the bowl. Now I've got 3.5 cups of flour that I sifted. Today's my mom's birthday, and of course she's passed, but she left a bunch of things, and this was an old antique sifter. So anyway, we used her sifter this morning for her birthday. We're gonna go ahead and put the 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour in here. Now there are recipes with semolina flour. We're not using that today. We're just using all-purpose flour. And I have 4 eggs, about room temperature, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to put that in there. And I have 1/2 cup of water. Now, I use the tap water today because I am not worried about yeast or anything like that. You've been with me when I made bread dough and that type of thing. And I was always very concerned about the tap water having too much chlorine killing the yeast. We don't have to worry about that. So what we're gonna do is start this off on just stir, just like this, for about 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna change from the paddle to this, the dough hook. And we'll go through this. It's mixing it up. I'm gonna get a spatula here because we're gonna have to scrape this paddle. And we'll move this over. I've also prepared an area because I'm gonna have to knead this by hand here in a few minutes. So I'll show you in a second. All right, you hear the change in the sound of the mixer? So it's got it all incorporated. Now we're gonna stop it. We're gonna drop it, stop and drop. Get this paddle out, scrape that down. I'll tell you what, this is one of the best buys that I made after I got my KitchenAid mixer because this paddle really makes a difference. It just scrapes the side of the bowl. I got it when I was working at Williams-Sonoma and just really makes a difference. So we'll put that over here in the sink and we'll pop the next attachment, your dough hook, in here. And I'm going to get this ready. I'm gonna lift it up and then I'm gonna put it on speed 2. And we're going to let this go for 2 minutes. So I'm going to shut the video off and while this happens, and then I'll be right back. All right, 2 minutes is up. We're going to stop this. We're going to drop it again, stop and drop. We're going to take the dough hook off. Okay, dough hook, you need to come off. There we go. Take the dough hook off, and we are going to show you this dough here. And I'm gonna pull it out with my hands. My hands are clean. Just washed them again. Always in the kitchen. I always tend to have very dry hands because I wash and wash and wash my hands. So let me show you what this dough looks like. Okay, it's very pliable. It's cool. You know, it doesn't have the warm water like we do when we have bread. Now, I've put a layer of flour, all-purpose flour on here, and I'm going to knead this for 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and push and then pull back and fold, and push and then fold from the sides, and push and pull back, push, fold from the sides. And I am going to turn this off while I do this, and then we'll be right back. We back? Yes, we are back. So I've been working this dough for 2 minutes. And during the time that I was working the dough, you could feel the change in the dough. It's beautiful. It's nice and soft and smooth. And I am going to show you what it looks like. All right, here we go. It's not like bread dough. It doesn't have the same exact feel, but it is beautiful. So now we're gonna take this, we're gonna pop this right on here, and we're gonna let it cover it and let it rest. And the resting time needs to be at least 20 minutes. We don't want any air to get to it because I don't want any of it to dry out. And meanwhile, I'm going to get my KitchenAid mixer ready for what I'm gonna do. My plan today is to make a pear ravioli. And with the pear ravioli, I'm going to need to do sheets. And then as I do the sheets, I'll stuff it with the ravioli mix. So I'm gonna get my KitchenAid mixer ready to do the sheets, but I think we'll stop the video here, and if you want to, you can come back and see a different video later on how to do the sheets. Anyway, thanks for stopping in with me, and now you know how to do this dough. It was so easy. You do get a little bit of exercise when you are kneading it, so you get your calories burned, and you'll make a great dinner. So anyway, we'll see you later. Bye.